Hello, guys, and welcome to today's interesting episode of Madrid, My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, we will be providing you with three main factors that have influenced Jude Bellingham's decline this season. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode, and then shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid will celebrate La Liga title this weekend if results go their way, according to multiple reports. So before we kickstart with that, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. Jude Bellingham made a fast start to life at Real Madrid and has now scored 21 goals for them in all competitions, while also assisting 10 times. The 20-year-old has earned the plaudits from around the world and is in contention to become one of the youngest Ballon d'Or winners this year at the back of a sensational debut season with the Los Blancos. However, he has lately been criticized, especially for slow performances in Real Madrid Champions League quarterfinals against Manchester City, and then failing to be impactful in the semi-finals first leg versus Bayern Munich earlier this week. We are going to now explore you through three main reasons that have caused a decline in Bellingham's form of late. The first reason is the ankle injury he sustained in a 4-0 win over Girona back in February. Real Madrid claimed a 4-0 success against Girona at the Santiago Bernabeu on February the 11th, which helped them put one hand on their 36th La Liga trophy. Jude Bellingham scored twice in the match, but suffered a sprained ankle that laid him off the pitch for 3 weeks. Bellingham missed a number of matches in a spell patch of the season and did not make a full recovery before being rushed back into the starting 11 against RB Leipzig in the second leg of Real Madrid's round of 16 meeting in the European Cup. His goal-scoring form has took a nosedive thereafter, and Bellingham has been tasked with doing more of a creative work since then. Being included in the England squad for 2 friendlies in March further detailed his recovery. The red card against Valencia in the 2-2 draw against March emerges the second cause of Bellingham's decline in our list. Real Madrid were on the wrong end of a refereeing controversy at the Mastella. Vinicius Jr. overturned a 2-0 deficit with a brace, and Bellingham thought he had won the match with a stoppage time header. Gil Manzano had blown the final whistle merely a second before the ball reached the midfielder's head within point-blank range of goal. He received a 2-match suspension after seeing a red card for heavily protesting the referee's decisions. Immediately after an injury, the suspension saw him lose further ground in his bid to reintegrate into the squad. With Real Madrid playing El Clasico and 3 crunch Champions League matches in April, Carlo Ancelotti had barely any time to circumspect Bellingham's tactical reintroduction. Jude Bellingham missed the last Real Madrid session prior to their visit to the Real Arena, but eventually made the squad list, suffering from a virus. He did not play a single minute at San Sebastian in spite of boarding a flight with the rest of the team. While he was available for the training sessions afterward, which happened to be prior to Real Madrid's away trip to Bayern Munich, the former Borussia Dortmund youngster had to be withdrawn near the hour mark after complaining of cramps. He was far from his best at the Allianz Arena as well, and attracted widespread criticism on social media as a result of his failure to extend his domestic goal scoring in Europe. The third Reason for Bellingham's decline this season has been Bellingham's desperate need of rest. Bellingham has been injured, ill, and suspended, all within just over a month, yet the player has made himself unconditionally available to both Carlo Ancelotti and Gareth Southgate. Having been severely overworked, it is time for him to get a well-warranted rest. With Real Madrid effectively wrapping up La Liga, it will be a good time to grant the Englishman a day off when they host Cadiz at the Santiago Bernabeu on Saturday the 4th of May. Having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid will celebrate La Liga title this weekend if results go their way. As Real Madrid kick off their season, injuries spread throughout the team like wildfire, causing many to question whether the club could compete for the La Liga title and dethrone reigning champions Barcelona. Despite constant injury menace, Carlo Ancelotti and his staff expertly watered the storm by picking up wins in successions. Now the club's resilience throughout the season is about to bear fruit. Real Madrid are just a few steps away from claiming the coveted trophy and proving their doubters wrong. Indeed, according to Marca, Real Madrid plans to celebrate the La Liga title on Saturday should the result go their way. The promise is simple: if Real Madrid secure only one more point than Barcelona this weekend, they will be declared champions. However, Los Blancos will have to wait to see if they have done enough against Cadiz, because Barcelona played 2 hours later against Girona. If Barcelona falters, fireworks at Cibeles will ensure. Real Madrid are adamant not to lose the opportunity to celebrate their possible championship win, even in the face of possible delays brought on by schedule issues and the impending Champions League match against Bayern Munich. While it may appear uncustomary to celebrate with the second leg of the Champions League semi-finals around the corner, Real Madrid have gone down a similar route before. Indeed, 2 years ago, they celebrated their La Liga win against Espanyol on April 30th, then held a party at Cibeles just 4 days before their Champions League second leg with Manchester City. Despite the tight schedule, Real Madrid put off an iconic Champions League comeback with Rodrigo scoring twice and Benzema sealing off the tie with a penalty in extra time. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.